Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Down playing Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. I do not remember what we did last episode because this is a new session. What I do remember is that I just reached l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles, or whatever. And today we're going to go and explore this entire area. Bonjour, traveler, and welcome to l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles. In this school, the daughters of the finest families in all Erdia assemble and train to become young ladies extraordinaires. Yes. Let's begin with this side. Why? Because there's a well. Let's see what we can find down here. If anything, really. I'd expect to find something, but, you know. Hello. Psst, do you want to hear something that's going to blow your mind? This hut is actually the holiday home of a mini-medal-loving monarch. He comes to stay here whenever he wants to get in touch with how a mini-medal feels, hidden away in shadows. Rich people have such silly ideas all the time. There's probably gonna be a mini-medal in here. Yeah. Yeah, boy! Nice. I like that. Right. What else can we find? A chest. With another enchanted stone. Is an enchanted stone a normal item? Yes, it's I think it's okay, yeah, it's a crafting item. Alright. I thought as much, but I wasn't sure. And then I double check, because that's what I do. Because I want to be as sure as I can possibly be. I want to know everything. I want all of the knowledge. Or at least a lot in any case. I very much value having knowledge. Hello. Oh, hello there. Welcome to the Academy. Have you met Monsieur Medaille, the headmaster? He collects mini-medals from all over the world. If you're looking for him, you should try his study. It's a little cottage just inside the main building. Alright. Statue is called La Collectrice. It depicts an elegant young lady picking up a gold medal in a distinctly dignified fashion. I'm also collecting medals in not such a dignified way. By, you know, opening cabinets and destroying pottery and all that jazz. I don't expect there to be anything in this place over here. Right, let's go and start with the slime. Don't worry, I'm not a bad slime, I'm a goo slime. I'm practicing how to pick up mini medals like a goo raceful lady. With my bouncy body, I can goo wrap them 10 times faster than anyone else. Look at me go! I've only just joined this school, so I don't really know what a mademoiselle is. It's some kind of cake, right? If I keep doing what the big girls say, do you think they'll let me have one? Good day, sir. We are the part members of Les Mesdemoiselles Magnifiques, an exclusive club for only the most dedicated disciples of grace and elegance. We are currently practicing the proper way to pick up a midi medal. No self-respecting lady would ever collect one. Anyway, but this. The ideal form that we seek to recreate is that of La Collectrice, the figure immortalized in bronze in the school gardens. It is based on the Académie's very first chef de classe, Lady Minette Maximilien. Ah, if I could have been but a fraction of her grace. Alright, let's go and check out this side. This side. Twitch. Hello, mister. My name's Chantel. Do you remember all the words to our school song? Shall I give you a reminder? No. Wow, you've remembered the whole song already? You're amazing. I have not, and I don't want to. I'd rather not. Chantel has such a lovely singing voice. Even Monsieur Mangtooth is moved. Look at the way he's moving his little nose up and down. He's obviously choking back the tears. Is it holding or choking? Choking back the tears? Okay. They say the Academy was founded by the king of a faraway country, but I don't think that's true. All the kings I've read about live in enormous castles with vaults overflowing with gold, silver, and jewels. Why would anyone as rich as that be interested in collecting mini-medals? Because they're bloody insane! Yes, do not stare at comme ça. I believe the words you are searching for are bonjour, Madame la Bouche. Honnêtement? I don't know. Honnêtement? I have no idea. I do not know what Monsieur Medaille is thinking, allowing such an inelegant young man to wander around l'Académie willy-nilly. The girls who attend this honorable école will one day be the shining stars of earthly and haute société. They should not be mixing with riffraff. And head of the department, it is my duty to ensure that all who live here with the required standard of elegance et politesse, and that includes you. Goodbye. My French is not amazing. There are two things that you need to become a master fisher person: a never-to-die attitude and patience. It's the same with collecting mini medals. Though the road you tread may be dark and dangerous, it might also lead you to great treasures. Oh boy. I'm Zazie, the leader of the roughest, toughest girl gang in the academy. Or academy, whatever. We live by a single rule: don't do bad things to good people, but stuff the rest of them. Problem is, I've gone and broken it. Have you met Madame Wallop, my form teacher? She's one of the good guys, but I accidentally stole her favorite whip and threw it down the, you know. She might seem to be all sweetness and light, but when she gets angry, she's seriously scary. If she finds out what I've done, she'll have my guts for garters. If I could get a replacement, I might be able to get out of this without too much trouble, but it turns out you can only make them with a fun-sized forge. Might as well face it, I'm stuffed. Hold on, you're some kind of globe-trotting adventure, right? You haven't happened to pick up a fun-sized forge in your travel, have you? If you haven't, it would be amazing if you could help me out. Well, will you make me a new whip from Madame Wallop? Sure. Thanks a million. Let's get started then, shall we? I found a set of instructions for making the same type of whip in the library. Here you go. Lashings of class. Queen's whips. Madame Wallop's a classy lady, so a box standard one won't cut the mustard. Sorry to be a pain, but I'm going to need a +1 version or better if I'm going to make it out of this alive. Oh, and don't even think of equipping it yourself. If she finds out a boy has had his grubby mitts all over his special whip, there'll be hell to pay. My life's in your hands, adventure. Forge me a whip fit for a queen, and let me make amends. Ta-da! Alright, let's go and make this thing. Or at least try. Because I remember whips being a pain in the arse. Maximum focus by 3, nice. Okay, I do have all the materials for it, which is baller. Yeah, let's just go and see what I'm making. Let's see how easy or difficult this is. Let's go for a Sizzly Puff. And then for a Quadrabash. Quadrabash! And then one down here. Next strike is doubled. Ooh. Okay, it was a critical hit, nice. Because I was very unsure about how that was going to go. Power of next strike is halved. I'll just go and do this. Whatever. Is doubled, really? Fuck you, game. I hate you. There we go. It should still be at least a +1, which is all I care about. It's not going to be a weapon I'm going to be using, so... Success! +1. Nice. Hello again, adventure. How's the forging coming along? Have you managed to make a queen's whip that'll meet Madame Wallop's ridiculously high standard yet? Wow, what a whip! There's no way Madame Wallop can complain about this little beauty. This is sure to get me off the hook. In fact, even if she finds out what I did, she might reward me for throwing her ratty old one, and when she sees this absolute corker. Thank you, adventure. I owe you one. Here, you should have these. I get 3 mini medals. This quest has been transgressed with finesse. There we go. As I hop in air. Hop in air? Yeah, sure, no. As I just hop in place. So, this is... Is this the blood? No, this is something else. Hello, Sherry. This is the Academy's dormitory, where all our lovely little ladies eat, sleep, and dream. Normally, the bedrooms are strictly off limits for boys, but for you, I make an exception. Well, will you be staying with us this while? No. Ooh la la, don't be shy, Sherry. Excuse me. Hello, monsieur, and welcome to our Pearl Boutique. The perfectionist pearl is très utile. Or utile, whatever. Very useful indeed. With it you can improve your equipment with no need for rare and expensive materials. It seems you have 50 perfectionist pearls. We offer pearls at a price of 100 gold coins each. How many do you wish to purchase? None. Well, I get those when I speak to strangers, but my tentacles won't stop wobbling. But I'll do my best here. Woods. Welcome to the Academy shop. What can I do for you? Hypno Whip, Silver Tiara. Defense and Charm. Safety Goggles. Harder to mesmerize the wearer. Transmitting guard reduced by 10%. Ooh, you also sell all the eyes. Ooh, my. Alright. This is gonna be so... There's gonna be so much stuff to do in this place. Anything back here? Ah, you must be the voyageur Monsieur Medaille told me of. I am Madame de Beauvoir, Vice Principal de l'Académie. Perhaps you might be able to help me with an enquête privée, a private investigation. I was studying the bookshelves in the bibliothèque the other day when I made a strange discovery. In amongst the old and dusty textbooks I found a diary. I thought it was probably left behind by an ex-étudiante, or étudiante. A girl who had studied, we had studied here, so I add a petit p inside. Peep inside. What I found there was curieux encore curieux. Very strange indeed. Tell me, voyageur, will you help me get to the bottom of this little mystery? Merci, voyageur. Thank you very much. Bon alors, let me tell you what was written in this journal. Ere I will bury my memories, where the shadow of the birch trees that we dreamed beneath stretches in the evening light. All that I leave behind, I leave to you, my dearest friend. Shadow of the birch tree that we dreamed beneath on the evening. Okay. It may be merely my imagination, but I cannot help thinking that this message is meant for me. When we were girls, my best friend and I would often sit on the swings beneath the old birch branches and speak of what our lives would be like when we were grande personnes. If this message is from her, then I must know what it means. What is buried out there in the jardin? I would go and search myself, but hélas. During the day I am busy with my work, and at night I cannot see where I am digging. If you would search the garden, the jardin, in my stead, I would be très obligé. These freaking French words! Very graceful indeed. Eh bien, allow me to read the message to you encore une fois. Here I will bury my memories, where the shadow of the birch trees that we dreamed beneath stretches in the evening light. All that I leave behind, I leave to you, my dearest friend. A memorable mystery. Alright. Let me go and do this first, if I can. Yes. Can I not advance time? No, I can just sleep. I cannot choose when to wake up. Shit! Okay, that's a little bit shitty. Ooh! Okay, I'll first go and continue exploring this area and then we'll do the quest later on. Hello, I'm Madeleine. I'm the head dinner monitor. Do you want to know what's on the menu tonight? Menu tonight? Then I'll tell you. Madame Croc will be serving her specialty, Brazilian sausages. If you put one in a freshly baked bun made with Swartrustian meat and add some fried onions from Pang Lai, it makes an amazing hot dog. Tonight's soup is cream of vegetables, and for desserts we have strawberry cake from the finest bakery in Gondolia and exotic fruits fresh from Honolulu. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. Dinner time can't come quickly enough. Milady. A Seed of Life. That's interesting. Seed of Life. Who can use some life? I think Veronica still. Just so little HP. Cooking for these girls is a true test of endurance. You think they are delicate little flowers, nibbling away on raindrops and sunbeams? Peh! No, They are ravenous monsters with bottomless pits where their stomachs should be. No matter how much I pile on their plates, they lick them clean and beg for more. Still, you are what you eat, as they say. This debutants to be, debutantes to be, are lucky. I use only the finest ingredients. Christ Almighty, this French is having an effect on me. It's actually kind of bringing me back to the days when I would go on vacations with my parents. To France, for instance. Alright. There's a cabinet. They're mid-metal. There's gonna be midi-metals everywhere around here. Which I do not mind at all. Because they give me rewards! Bling bling belt. You done what now? I will bump up the weird's charm a bit. So it's just a charming thing. It gives you like 2 defense, which is not that much, so. Alright, book. Jolly songs for jolly girls. Grubby grubby grublins, a traditional Zwartjustian folk song. Don't be shy, sing along. Grubby grubby grubbins, so small and strange and lumpy. Grubby grubby grubbins, or grublins, sorry, not... yeah, okay. They are gloomy, some are grumpy. Gloomy grublins, always sad. Grumpy grumblins. Grublins, always mad. Come on, little grublins. Oh, it's not so bad. Grubby 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 grublins. Well then. What have I entered? What is my life right now? Yeah. What is in this book? I love to hate you, a schoolyard scandal. Standing in the unkept field behind the school, the wind playing with the crimson scarf wrapped tightly around her neck, and tousling, I don't know that word, her auburn hair. Emily's eyes burned with a barely concealed rage. Finally, Matilda appeared, the 2 girls locked eyes. The stalk of an unripe cherry poked from the corner of Matilda's mouth. You took your time, Emily. Her voice was harsh, almost screaming. Don't speak with your mouth full, Matilda. Emily snapped back. You know how I hate that? You wouldn't want to make me angry now, would you? Matilda grinned her wicked grin and spat the cherry pip high into the air where it soared in a lazy arc. And it was then that Emily realized, the moment the pip hit the ground, would mark the start of the fateful final fight between these 2 long-standing rivals. To be continued. Will Emily survive? What will happen to Matilda? Read the stunning conclusion in next month's issue. The Scarlet Scarf's Farewell. Alfreda. Aha, another cabinet. Nothing. Hello. Oh, hello there. My name's Priscilla, and I have a problem. A secret anguish that I can't tell any of my classmates. You look like a tight-lipped sort of fellow. If I share my deepest, darkest secret with you, will you promise not to tell anyone? Sure. Mwah. Thank you so much. Now, yeah, have you heard of Le Mini Monde? It's our school's newsletter. Well, I heard that Madame Cherie was starting a new column offering advice to the Dufflon, so I wrote a letter to ask her about my secret passion. But I'm too afraid to read her answer. What if she says that it'll never be mine? My heart would break clean in 2. That's why I need someone to read it for me, but I can't ask any of my classmates. They can never know the unfathomable depths of my desire. Which is where you come in. Could you go and read this month's issue of Le Mini Monde for me, and see what Madame Cherie says I should do? You'll find it pinned on the notes board in the gallery overlooking Monsieur Medai's study. If you can't see it, just ask Bastien, the editor. She's the hammerhood, so you should be able to spot her easy enough. She'll be able to tell you where to find it. The agony and the ecstasy? A feathered cap. Not amazing. But I can't expect every single cupboard to be a treasure. Hey, guess what I'm thinking about? Are you thinking about those fairies you saw at the bottom of the garden? Maybe you're imagining what it would be like to dance at the Heliodorian ball. Don't joke. You know that I don't, that when I look into your eyes, I can't think of anything else? Oh, you're such a silly Billy. Silly Billy. Ah, yes. I see you're a woman of culture as well. Nothing else up here. So, I guess I'll talk to you. I'm Bastien, editor-in-chief of the school newsletter, Le Mini Monde. Not that you'd know from this big blank space on the notice board. I just finished tacking up this month's issue when it got caught by the breeze and flew out of the window. And to top it all off, it was an all new format. It even had the long-awaited Cherie column, advice for the Lovelorn from Madame Cherie herself. Were you hoping to get some advice yourself? I'm sorry, but it would take me far too long to imprint it. I've decided to write this issue off and start working on the next one instead. If you're absolutely desperate to read the Madame Cherie's column, you'll just have to hunt down the one and only copy. It blew away in the direction of the Eerie Eyrie. I'll wager that some canny monster has found it and stuck it up on a signpost somewhere. Why do I think that? Because it was a masterpiece, of course. Even the meanest monster would recognize its genius and want to share it with the whole world. Okay, so now we have to look for a sign. Hello. Hola, darling. I'm training to be just like my idol, an incredibly fabulous masked martial artist who goes by the name of Sterling Silva. Oh wow. I can do this impression of the cool way he talks and all those dramatic gestures he does, but the one thing I haven't been able to replicate is his amazing physique. Not yet, anyway. Okay. We haven't explored this part over here quite yet. Anything over here that I can see? No. Welcome to l'Académie. I am Madame Augustine, and I have been a teacher here for 40 years. I cannot count the numbers of young girls that have passed through these allowed halls. Also, so many happy days. I thought that they would last forever, but my old bones, they are beginning to creak. It will soon be time for me to leave this place too. That's a little bit sad. Cool. Listen to me, girls. You must never ever set foot in the Eerie Eyrie. The entire path to the east is strictly interdit, whatever. It's forbidden to go there. That valley is full of is ruled over by a cruel and covetous Elysian bird. If ever that feathered fiend sees anything shiny, it seizes it in its talons and takes it home to its nest. If you should catch a sight of the twinkle of your beautiful eyes, girls, those orbs brilliant, it would surely think them precious jewels and pluck them from your heads. If you do not believe me about how horrible that place is, there is a book in the bibliothèque that will tell you all the gruesome details. I advise you to read it from coverture to coverture. Christ almighty. Oh, hello, I'm Candina, the chef de classe. It's my role to look after the other girls and keep them in line, but they really don't make it easy for me. Taking Livy, for instance. Why, just the other day, she saw an Elysian bird carrying a silver sphere in its claws, and decided to chase after it. If she'd followed it all the way to the Eerie Eyrie, we might never see her again. Oh, it gives me the shivers just thinking about it. Madame Wallop's lessons are so boring. Every question she asks is easy peasy. Still, I mustn't blame her, I suppose. Everything's easy for a genius like me. My first words were the entire text for the Song of Erdwin in Ancient Erdrian. Of course, I was just a baby at the time, so I don't actually remember reciting it or any of the song itself, but it definitely happened. I'm not naturally gifted like some of the other girls, but I worked really hard to get into this school. I mean, once I saw the uniform, nothing was going to stop me coming here. Just so chic. It was designed by the legendary Jean-Paul Gaultier, don't you know? After I graduate, I'm going to join his studio, study under the master himself, and become the greatest fashion designer this world has ever seen. I'll wait with the zombie for last. I'm Chloe, and this is my sister Cleo. Wow. We're identical twins. If you ever have trouble telling us apart, there's an easy way to do it. Just remember that Cleo is the clever one, and Chloe is the clod. Or is it the other way around? Now even I've forgotten which one is which. I'm Cleo. This is my sister Chloe. We're identical twins. Did you know that twins have special powers? We can always tell what the other one is thinking without even saying a word. Mother says it's because we share the same leaf on Yggdrasil's branches, so however far we are apart, our spirits are always together. Happy. Oh boy. Fruits and nostrils are certainly filled with an intensely flowery fragrance. Bonjour, monsieur. My name's Malodrine. De la Morgue. Do you like my perfume? All my friends in school say I'm the prettiest smelling walking corpse they've ever met. Goodbye. It's been a fun ride, what it lasted. But I'm getting the living crap out of here. I wasn't running in a corner, I swear. I was just walking really quickly. Can't you tell the difference? Sure. Okay, so we've already... Well, we haven't checked out this place quite yet. I've also taken a picture of this drawing over here, because it looks like there's a treasure somewhere. Or a secret somewhere. So, yeah. Decided to take a picture of it and Keep it in mind. Maybe check it out later on. There's a book over here. The 7 Wonders of l'Académie de Notre Maître de Médaille. Wonder number 7, the mysterious rose of the window, a student slain in a terrible accident. This spirit, once a pupil of l'Académie, is doomed not only to remain in our world, but to remain in the very spot where she met her untimely death, whatever. She appears in the prep rooms at night, and is never seen anywhere else. Her mournful face can be seen staring from the windows, on cold and lonely evenings. At what she gazes, only she can know. Perhaps she still dreams of graduating, something she can never do, and of the chance to go out and see the big wide world. That's a little bit scary. Hey, fine and dandy designs. Smart suits, posh waistcoats, and bling bling belts. King Charlemagne's maximally marvelous idea. Since long before the Medal King ever became a king, he lived only for his beloved mini-medals. Gathering as many of his little golden friends as he could was all he ever cared about. But the moment he held his newborn daughter in his arms, something changed. Suddenly he found himself caring about someone else's happiness. He wanted the best for his little girl, no matter what it took. For 3 days and 3 nights, he racked his brain, trying to think of how he might ensure that the princess grew to be a wise, graceful, beautiful woman who loved mini-medals just as much as he did. Then, on the morning of the 4th day, as he performed his daily exercise, specially tailored to help him seek out the mini-medals, of course, he had an idea. Eureka, he shouted. I shall create a school where young ladies can learn of the wonders of mini-medals, and so l'Académie de Notre Maître de Médaille was born. That's interesting. Let's go and see if I can make these things, and if they're any good. Smart suit. It is wow, it's actually better than what I have. I just don't have the things for it. And this even better. Wow. That's interesting. It's funny that it's like better than my actual armor. But I don't have all the materials for it, so I don't think I'm gonna be making it. Right. I could buy him, but nah. Hello, I'm Conchetta, and I'm a shell slime. If anyone asks you what's got a foot and no legs, the answer is me. I love a good riddle. I'm just putting the finishing touches on my most mind-bending, brain-straining riddles yet. As soon as they're ready, I'll challenge you to a royal riddle bonanza. Oh boy, I don't like riddles. Opens a book at random and sees the word jackpot printed in large letters on the page. It must be his lucky day. And next level neckwear. Stars of Clarity, Necklace of Immunity, and Full Moon Collars. Rising Rosé Collars, Care Rivieras, and Torques of Truth. Protective Pendants, Chokers of Riddance, Dogged Collars, and a Papillon Pendant. Whoa. That's a lot of recipes. Holy shit. Designed to cause confusion. Provide some protection against attacks designed to cause confusion, right? To defend against poison, paralysis, sleep, being sealed away, bedazzled or blinded. Protection from attacks meant to mesmerize. Stops curses from taking hold. An accurate code that enhances attack power. Increases max HP and MP and also protects against MP draining attacks. Interesting. I'm not going to make any of these because I don't feel like it's necessary, but it's very interesting. Perfect picnics for monster riding Mademoiselle. A Skull Rider's steed is fast and strong, but not so fast as the rider's tummy. And that the rider's tummy doesn't start to rumble before it reaches destination. Anyone who has traveled on monsterback knows that it's hungry work. Which is why whenever I set out to see the world atop a monster mount, I make sure to pack a hearty lunch. 2 large rounds of sandwiches and a pot of coffee with 3 lumps of sugar and plenty of milk. The perfect traveler's picnic. With that in my knapsack, I'm ready to sit back and watch the world go by in style, knowing that I have a real treat awaiting me when hunger strikes. I'm the biggest bookworm in the academy. I've read every single volume in this library from cover to cover. If you're looking for an interesting read, I can highly recommend All That Glitters Is Soon Gone. It's all about the Elysian bird that lives in the valley to the east. The medal-winning wisdom of Lady Minette Maximilian. Ma chérie, if you ever are lost as to how to perfect little ladies, be perfect little ladies, I ask you to do one thing for me. Remember the example of the mini-medal hunt. What is the first thing we do when we set out in search of our little friends? That's right, we unroll our trusty world maps and think carefully about where we will begin our search. In other words, we exercise our knowledge of the world and our powers of reason. It is these two things on which all our actions are mature. As mature, thoughtful ladies must be based. To discover many metals is to discover the world. That is why, and this is why, we seek them out, because to be a woman in this day and age means to be a thinker and a doer par excellence. Okay, then we have this book. Looks like the previous year's student register. There's a list of all kinds of weird and wonderful names, followed by a note saying that the register for the next school year will be compiled soon. There's a book called All I Glue is Soon Gone, a tale of condors and criminality by David Attenville, whatever. Deep in the eastern reaches of the Champs Sauvages, a secluded valley sits high in the mountains. The locals call it the Erie Eyrie, for it is the nesting place of that most infernal of flying fiends, the Elysian bird. Like many of its smaller avian cousins, this bird shows a compulsive interest in objects that twinkle and glisten, and will roam far and wide in search of such treasures. The most egregious example of this behavior occurred quite recently when a particularly aggressive individual attacked a nearby manor house. The beast tore through the very roof of the building and made away with a large silver orb, the most priceless heirloom of the noble family who dwelt there. The monster was thought to have taken the orb back to the Eyrie, but a party sent to recover it never returned. It seems likely that both they and the treasure they sought would never be seen again. Alright, so we know where to go now to get our next orb. I'm afraid I'm something of a clean freak. I keep the corridors spick and span, but the library is so dark and dusty I simply don't know where to begin. I'm sure the books must be very valuable. Our school is ever such a good one after all, but they're also musty and moldy and old. I'm sure an adventurer like yourself would find them an absolute goldmine of useful information, if you could bear the pong. There's a red door over here. Alright, there's also a toggle. So we can get ourselves another password. Who is this disturbing my precious few seconds of sleep? Oh, wait a minute, you're the luminary, are you not? I was taking a nap after spending tons of time searching for a password. Speaking of which, allow me to share the one I found with you. Alright, and now we have the same thing as usual, I think. My grandma's a famous botanist. That means she studies plants, and when she was a little girl, she came to the academy too, just like me. She told me that this tree is a vessel for the memories of Yggdrasil, but I've never been able to work out what she meant. Before I graduate, I'm going to find out what's so special about it, so I can be a botanist just like my grandma. Let's go and take a look. Okay. So I can review cutscenes or whatever with this. That's very interesting. Right. Let's go and talk to the headmaster, shall we? But allow me to first, break some pots. And get a mini medal in his office. Anything else? Nope.
Ah, there you are. Now, you must allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Maxime Médaillé. And this is my humble establishment, l'Académie de Notre Maître des Médailles, a school in which miniature ladies bloom into beautiful full-grown flowers. As part of the education, we encourage our pupils to journey through all the lands of Edrea and to gather the maximum number of mini medals they can find. As they hunt for medals, they immerse themselves in the cultures of the world and acquire at least a minimum of, savoir-faire. But every so often, a born medal hunter comes along. I sense this in you. I see the most maximally adroit medal detector of my career before me. However, there is one miniature problem. The Academy is for young girls and young girls alone. Sadly, I cannot offer you a place here. But Does this mean I will allow such potential maximal to remain untapped? No! By the power vested in me, I hereby...
Whoopsie, that was by accident. Now to see for formalities. First of all, take this, your very own album de médaille. De quoi? What is this you're saying? You already have an album de médaille from the miniature metal exchange in Puerto Valor? I knew it was a bon idea to open that office. I have them, and out albums to be able to able adventures in the Ops. There we go. Of finding a metal collector Maximal, and now I have found you. Now that you are enrolled in as an honorary student of the Academy, I can give you access to the full package for elite metal detectors only. Allow me to upgrade your album to its maximum capacity. For each and every mini-metal that you bring to me, I will add a minuscule stamp to the album. And the more stamps you collect, the more maximally magnificent your rewards will be. Now go, young man, your quest to collect the maximum number of mini-metals has officially begun. Seek them out, pick them up, and bring them to me. Alright. I have 11 of them. So I get a uniform de l'Académie. And then kit fit for a king. The Crown of Thundersill and Resilient dress codes. Very interesting. I know that one. And I quite like that one. Alright. The Crown of Thundersill. And this. Now let's go begin by making this. Get a load of this. Alright, time for a Sizzly Puff. Well, I can let my voice rest for a little bit. Because my god, that was a lot of reading. A lot of very confused reading, to be precise. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I think I'm fine. Success! Alright, and then we have the Crown of Thundersill. 800 gold, but it's fine. I've got the money for it. Because I'm bloody rich. Alright, time for some quarter bashes. Massive bash. Power of next strike is doubled. Let me go and do that on this one. Right. And let's go and do a double whammy on this one. Let's go and do a normal one. Oh boy, that's it. This one. Ugh. Power of next strike doubled. That's so ridiculously annoying. Oh. Nice. I can't finish it. Cool. Is it a failure? No. It's just normal, I think. Oh, it's a +1 still. Wow, that's a surprise. Alright, let's go and go to Rab. Oh, Rab! This will just increase all of his stats and also give him some other stuff. This will decrease your magical might, but it will increase your magical mending. And also your defense by, you know, almost 20 points, so... There we go. I also like the way you look in that armor set, so... So what is the next thing on the Medai thing? I cannot see. Or is that an item that I can take a look at? Important items... Album de Medai? Here it is. So next up is a Falcon Blade. Okay. Alright. I also have the, like, the Academy thing, right? Which I think all the girls can wear. Metal Maniac. Let's go and take a look at what it does, actually. Increases charm and defense. So you have the Sunlord outfit. You have the Metal Maniac outfit. Wow. And then you also have the Metal Maniac outfit. Very interesting. Is it better than your bunny suit? Nah. And yeah, there's me. Right, cool. So there we go. That should be everything in this place. So I think I'm gonna end up over here, people, and next episode we're gonna go and change the time so that I can get this treasure. I guess I just find it. Even better. Let me go and finish up this quest first. Because next episode we're gonna go over to the one place. You found this box? What is inside, I wonder? Inside it, I wonder. Let me have a little look. A red ribbon and a letter inside. By the time you read this, I will be far, far away. The Crown Prince of Heliodor has asked for my hand in marriage, and I cannot refuse him. I am to be a queen, so I cannot think only of my own happiness anymore. My kingdom and my people must come first. I'm afraid that I will no longer be myself. But even though I may change, I will always carry the wonderful memories of the days we shared together in my heart. I will never forget you. So I beg of you, dear friend, do not forget me. Remember the girl I was, and know that you will always be ma meilleure amie, mon ami, mon ami soir, my best friend, my soulmate. I give you my ribbon as a token of our eternal friendship. You always said how much you liked it. Now it is yours. Ah, so it is true. It is a letter from my dearest friend. She was the prettiest girl in the school. La plus belle fille de l'Académie, with long beautiful black hair that she always tied with that bright red ribbon. On the days of our graduation I learned that she was to be married to the prince of a faraway kingdom. I felt so betrayed. We had such a terrible argument. That was the last time I ever saw her. I heard she gave birth to a daughter, but was taken ill soon after the child was born and passed away. I've always regretted what happened that night. We should not have fought. She was happy, and I should have been happy for her. So many years have passed since those jours de rêve. Since the dreamlike days we spent together, but I have thought about my belle amie, or belle, I don't know, man. Every day since we said au revoir. Merci, voyageur. I thank you for bringing us together once more. Voilà, take a ribbon as your reward. When my friend was jeune fille, she wore it in her beautiful hair. But I am an old woman now. I must follow her lead and let my go of childish things. Let her compagnon wear it instead. She is très belle too, with long hair, just like that of my friend. I'm sure it will suit her just as much as it did my belle vie. Oh my god, my voice is gonna die. At least I'm always done with this French shenanigans. So, is this a thing for Jade? Let's see. Bell bow. Huh. Gives her defense and charm. Which, yeah, this is better. There we go. Alright. Okay, my friends, this is gonna be the end of the episode. And next episode we're gonna go and make our way down south and get some things. Now we're gonna go and make our... Oh, sorry, I think it's north actually. It's northeast, I think, that we need to go to. And yeah, then we're gonna go and just look for the sign where the newspaper thing is. Go over to the dungeon, get the orb that's over there, and then go back to the academy. Alright people, that's it. Goodbye.